What's up, Chinchow? LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. In a dark past, Let's Play. Yep, it is me under here, by the way. This is my Halloween costume for this year, and if I played this right, I could put this video out on Halloween night. So yeah, that's what I might just do instead of Platinum going out on Tuesday. I could put Platinum out on Thursday. I could put Platinum out on Tuesday, this out on Thursday, and this could be my Halloween episode. I've got a full Halloween costume that goes with this mask, but I just wanted to wear the mask today. I didn't want to go full in my full Halloween costume, which is, I've got a monk's robes and I've got a scythe, so I can go as deaf. Doesn't matter, Halloween party. But I will also admit this mask is incredibly warm, especially if I'm talking. My breath is warm and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know how long I was going to be able to keep that up for. But anyway, in the last episode, we learned that Rampardos killed Gulpin. Rampardos almost killed Trico if it wasn't rescued by Celebi, and we ended up in our own subconscious. So yes, scary things are happening. I'm inside my own subconscious. Oh, that's a warp trap. That's not good. I've been warped to another room. I wasn't warped too far away, though. That's the thing. That's good. I wasn't warped too far away, and I knew where the stairs were because the stairs were in the starter room. Oh no, it's a Trico! Because this is my own subconscious. I am going to run into things from my own subconscious. So, the only enemies inside here are going to be people that I've been fighting for a while. My friends. Ow! Why do you have to use Astonish, Diglett? You're not supposed to be able to fight me in this void, But apparently they can fight me in the void. I'm going to try and stay in the void. If I can, because I don't want to fight these guys. I'm going to go on my own throughout these entire dungeons. So fighting would be potentially dangerous. That's a pitfall trap, which means I fall. But then again, that's good here. It's good that I fall, because this is one of those dungeons that goes down. Thank you for not hitting me, because I have levitate. Okay, so I'm on the 4th floor, which is good. You know, finding that pitfall seed was actually really good. Can you, like, stop hitting me? Use thunder and it hit, and I do not have an Orinberry. I have an Orinberry, but an Orinberry will hurt me. I might need to use save states to get myself through this, you know? Lowest level by 1. Trying to figure if there's anything. A slip seed if I throw this at him? Oh. Apparently he can walk on water now. I gave him god power. It said induces sleep. Okay, I got warped again because I found a warp. And then I found a pitfall seed. It's a good thing I'm a ghost type because I can just like get away from people really easily by just going through, well, the void. Problem is, I'm not finding things that can help me in the void. Oh, induces sleep. Ah, it's a fake item. Of course I miss. And now you have also non-sleeper. It's like potentially dangerous here, but I don't have any other way of dealing with this dungeon. I am back on the 7th floor because I had to reload my state. Why did you use thunder? Right, again, back here. I mean, I'd like to actually find the actual stairs instead of finding a pitfall seed. Ah, actual stairs! Because pitfall seeds hurt me. Right, I am back here on the 7th floor again. I'm going to make a save state because this is as far as I've got. But it doesn't matter if you use thunder. Eighth floor. Okay, cool. But I'm still almost dead. And I am dead. Okay, kill. Cool, killed him. I mean, the only thing worse than finding a Charon was finding Minen. Cool. I used Disable, I got rid of it. 9th floor. I can use an escape seed to escape a dungeon, but it doesn't, like, complete the dungeon for you, it just allows you to escape. So it's not as great. That's a block. That's a block trap. It sealed one of my moves, but I should be fine now because finding the stairs resets all that. That's a 0 PP trap. That's even worse than a block trap. There are so many traps in this dungeon. Don't like it. Ooh, I could do that. Oh, that's a mix elixir. But I am out of body slams. Oh. Of course, this that item only affects the Lanoons. I'm not a Lanoon. I am a Dusknoir. Damn these fake items. Oh, stairs. And I'm back at full health too. And I'm on the 12th floor now. So I'm going to make a save state, because that is a personal best. And I haven't actually had to deal with my belly yet, which is also interesting. I mean, I'm going to have to eventually. I can see it's going down. Is there anything I can do? No, I'm still in a situation where it's a free hit kill. Just imagine how bad it's going to be when I face a boss. Oh, I'm out. What? Is that true? Let me just recap everything you just said. Well, that'd be great if you could, because I feel like I'm joining mid-story here. You're a human? Your kind does not have moves, nor types, nor is seen round these aisles that Mystery Dungeon exists in. Because as far as I know, the canon is that Mystery Dungeon exists on a far-off region where humans do not exist, but they're still in the exact same world where humans and Pokemon do exist as trainers and Pokemon. If that makes sense. But they still share a deep bond with us Pokemon. correct. However, one day, a misfortune happened, and our worlds were split apart forever. When we managed to keep thriving even without your company. Oh! And we established our own civilization, traditions emulating yours. However, you humans couldn't bounce back and forth from such a saddening event. Your world plunged into misery. Not long after we split apart. You're an extraordinary case, as you managed to arrive here thanks to an ultra wormhole. Oh? Okay, we're going Gen 7 here. We're actually mentioning ultra wormholes. This human is a faller. Okay. That's the name we gave him in our world. Only certain Pokemon were able to create them for us before. That being said, my theory is that just before your time paralysis, one of yours opened it as a last call for help. I jumped in without hesitation. My hunger for knowledge pushed me to do so, and I decided to do my own research. After all, I was dedicated to my research, and besides that, I could never imagine that your situation could be worse than ours. Not in a million years. It was Palkia's doing. In this reality, only 3 Pokemon were able to summon such a thing. It was too late for Dialga, and regarding the last one, well, there's no need for me to say what happened to that, right? You know perfectly well why that Pokemon cannot help us anymore. No, I do. I know no apology will ever be enough to excavate your pain. But Celebi, it was a long time ago. I wasn't even born yet. We've already talked. I don't care. You're the worst. I can't stand humans. It's all their fault. You're rotten inside. We should have never coexisted. We Pokemon don't need you all. You've already explained why for me. Hey, what's this all about? Why did she get mad all of a sudden? Well, that's a long story, but to summarise it briefly, please give us the clip notes. We're not going to be here all day. I don't want another hour-long episode. She cannot trust humans, and she probably won't ever be able to again. I can't blame her. Even if I shouldn't have to pay for my ancestors' sins, I understand her position. But my intention is to help you all. It's always been that way. Though that's something she won't listen to at all. This is all quite interesting. But I still cannot fully process that we used to need humans to be able to fight with... we used to need a human being to fight with in order to reach our full potential. Why was that exactly? If I wanted to, I could always explore on my own, and I'd power up always, with or without allies. I have to ask more questions. Even if she says all that stuff. For some reason, I really feel comfortable next to them. I'm usually much more snappier when I first met someone. And I'd even say it cheers me up to be around them. Is this human Chinchow's trainer? And she's been here a hell of a lot longer than she says she's been here. She might have been here at the birth of Chinchow. But, Chinchow ran away. It helps me to avoid thinking about past events. Could that have something to do with my last reflection? Or perhaps that deep bond they described has always naturally existed between us. And hey, if there are no Pokemon around when you were born, how is that your knowledge you're so knowledgeable about us? Well, there were documents and records from the past that contained all there is to know about your kind. Types, categories, characteristics, moves, abilities, and even your language. Oh, she can speak Pokemon. Oh, I say Pokemon, I don't really know what language Pokemon speak, but I'm going to call it Pokemon. I learnt it all. Every single thing. I've even spent my whole life studying and preserving your memory in my world. Or that's what I thought. Once I arrived here, I discovered a completely different reality. And to my surprise, certain phenomena and abnormalities not described in my sources started emerging. Something suddenly twisted reality as we know it. Reality? What do you mean? Beyond the temporal paralysis caused by the August descent into madness, there is something else that doesn't match my data. Just now, Celebi mentioned it, another Pokemon. Space Guardian, Palkia, Dialga's direct counterpart. If the world is still under this whole chaos and it still hasn't manifested, it's safe to assume that this Pokemon is no longer with us. Yeah. Well, no, it's no longer with us. It's dead in Duskull's subconscious. If so, then Their absence must have some kind of impact in your world too. Dialga's alteration resulted in the temporal flux interruption. Therefore, their loss in some other way. I know what that could be. Espion told me that the world's distribution changed shortly after the collapse occurred. There's no way. You say this was all direct consequence of Palkia's downfall? Well, I don't really know myself, but she said it seems certain areas somehow swapped places. No. That makes sense. The Dusk Forest, for example, seems to have been relocated. For it now stands in the middle of a desolate plain. Wow. That's a great theory. And you just said Espion? Yeah. She was the one who took care of me since I was little. She knew plenty of other things too. Hey, are you sure she was an Espion? Maybe she was an Umbreon, or another divulged from Eevee family instead. No, she was an Espion. She had psychic powers and was extremely strong. Extremely strong, you say? Boy, do you even know where Espion was getting that energy from? To be honest, I don't. Well, Espion's supposed to be the sun Pokemon. It's supposed to get its energy from the sun. But in a Prance Paralysis, there is no sun. So I don't know where she got her energy from. It's from the sun. Espion can barely fight if it's not exposed to solar energy for a long period of time. So, I was right. You never intended to come back. Although, that might have made it possible. What exactly? It's the singularity. Reality itself is being altered as we speak. Not everywhere. The singularity is select, but it's real. There's no doubt about it. However, it's my initial hypothesis regarding its origin has now been completely obsolete. I have to think of other possibilities. Could it be a joint side effect of both the temporal paralysis and space's disruption? Or perhaps there may be a third, an undimensional Pokemon that completes that trio. Well, Giratina. Maybe it could even have its own hidden agenda. I need more information in order to be able to advance my tenable hypothesis. Sorry. I keep theorizing later. You'll probably be wondering how is it even possible I've been able to notice this phenomenon even without records of it, right? Honestly, I am not. I lost that thread a long while ago. I'd prefer it if you let me ask more questions about other stuff. Well, it's because I also experienced it with my own flesh. I now possess a special ability as a human. Isn't that impressive? This world won't cease to surprise me. I'd never go back to mine. Oh, even if she found they hid an ultra wormhole that could take her back home, she'd never go home. Great. Even if it's just a shadow of what it used to be, it's absolutely astounding. Wow. That's kind of sad. Somehow, I never thought I'd be thankful for being born into such a gloomy reality. Was life in their dimension really that miserable? Poor humans. No, life isn't miserable. It's just that, some people want to live in their own worlds. Look at Cyrus, for example. And what are you able to do? Throw fire? Spit poison? What? No. I can see the past. I have visions that allow me to visualize your world before the catastrophe happened. I decided to call it the Dimensional Screen. Wait. That was in Explorers of Time, Darkness and Sky. That was in there. The Dimensional Screen. I remember this. For real? What a surprise. And what did you see exactly? Describe it if you can. Well, the truth is, I've only been able to use it once. I still don't really know how to do so. And it's not like I saw too much either. But there were colours. Plenty of them. I could even feel plenty of them. I couldn't feel the wind nor the rain on my skin due to the fact that I wasn't really there, but... Rain? What's that? It occurs when accumulated gases, H2O, suppressed the minimal temperature threshold bearable by... It's water falling from the sky. We didn't need to go scientific, we just needed to say it's water falling from the sky. In the shape of drops. Raindrops. Wow! That's so cool! I want to see it, and even feel it too. Then, you are willing to revert the situation, I presume. Of course. It is my dream. And all of my friends' dream too. I have to keep moving forwards for them all. Yeah, I see. I am also determined to do it. I am as much as I am fascinated by the singularity. It's not remotely worth it. It's not remotely worth all the suffering and pain you're all going through. But do you know exactly what you're getting yourself into? I feel like you ignore the true inspirations for your goal. Look. Why don't you go and find Celebi? She must have calmed down already by now. She will be able to explain it. Just as it is. You'll find her perspective much more interesting than mine. After all, it's your world, not mine. Alright. Oh, and one last thing. My name is... The human told Chinchow her name. Oh, wow. That's a cool name. I'll remember it. Of course, we don't get to know that. What? What was that? Ah, we're going back to Dusknoir's story. Those were my friends. Why? Why were they attacking me? It's because you're in your subconscious. Your memories are coming back, good and bad, are coming back to haunt you. So your friends are attacking you because it's your subconscious, your conscience and paranoia. You're fighting memories. This is supposed to be my own mind, right? Those are my deepest thoughts, but I never thought of them as enemies. At least to now. Why am I spitting such nonsense? These are just vague, intrusive thoughts. I have to overcome them. Only I rule the inside of my mind. Oh, there's a Kangaskhan rock up there. So they even exist in here, huh? I'll rest there for a while and think about what to do. Taking a break does sound like a good idea. Is that a Cresselia? This isn't a Kangaskhan rock. Not at all. Huh? 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 Here. Now I get what's wrong with that Sableye. This place. It's slowly taking away my sanity. It's like an increasing mental torment. Why? Why are your memories now haunting me? Is it because I wasn't able to help you? Or? I'm sorry. Forgive me. I just couldn't do more. I wish we could be all together again. I wish all this was just a bad dream. And now we're going back to Celebi and Dusknoir. Celebi and Chinchow, sorry. Oh, it's you. I don't know what else they said, but if I were you, I'd keep my distance with those of their kind. That they lie, betray, and even corrupt you with great ease. I've seen it too many times. They're just waiting for their chance to do so. I guess you must have lived much more longer than me and have more life experiences, but I wasn't here when all that happened, so I'll judge their actions for myself in order to form my own opinion regarding humans' true nature. I feel like I owe them that. I appreciate your advice, though, but I want to see it for myself, what their true intentions are. Fine, as you wish. It's not like I cared about what you would decide to do anyways. Now that I think about it, how is it that you brought me here? If you can't stand them, you already knew each other, didn't you? Yeah. They helped me once. It's the least they could do after all the damage humans have caused in the past. They possess very advanced healing tech, potions, so they call them. They're much more effective than our berries. I thought they could save you. I see. Thanks. I owe you a lot. By the way, you also want to change history, right? What? Not at all. What awful ideas have they put into your head? I'll teach them to mind their own business. No, it's nothing like that. That has always been my intention. Not one manipulated into it. Do you know even what you're talking about? Yeah. Or so I think. In fact, they told me to come here and ask you all about it. They said I'd find my own perspective, your perspective, much more interesting. I see. They're all scum. They don't even have the courage to tell you, right? I doubt it was due to... Listen carefully to everything I'm about to say. I'm not going to repeat it again. Something like that is impossible. Even if I wanted to help you travel through time, Dialga would never allow it. Well, Dialga's incapacitated, so it doesn't really matter, right? They hold time and space. Their hold of time and space is far superior to mine. In order to understand how huge the difference is, if they controlled the ocean, I'd be the only one able to swim in it. But just that, nothing else. There's no way I'd be able to get ahead of them in tracking the passage of time. Passage of time? Wow. This alone is more than enough reason to quit trying. I'd be a piece of cake for them to stop me. It'd be a piece of cake for them to stop me right now. But let's imagine a miracle happens. The alga slacks off and we're able to manage to arrive in the past. What would you do once you got there? Do you even know? The actual reason behind Temple Tower's collapse? Well, right now, no, I don't. See? You know nothing. You're naive and way too reckless. But since I'm already halfway through telling you, I'll finish my explanation, so you won't ask me to do so again. Let's say you end up learning what you need, and you start actually heading towards your goal, which won't be easy at all. But you finally do it. You save the world from its temple disaster, as we are in the middle of now. Congrats! Do you even know what kind of fate now awaits you? Do you have a faintest idea? Maybe? Being happy? The fate that awaits you. What? What's wrong with her? Why has she suddenly started shivering? If you change history, you... What? Oh, now we're back with Dusknoir. This story is jumping around. I got distracted. I should... My phone's ringing. I'll go and deal with that in a minute. It's in another room. I don't even know how long I've been looking at her. I'd better get going already. I need to escape from here before it's too late. Alright, so that's where we're going to stop today's episode. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I don't know why, but seeing her corpse makes me feel more despair than usual. If you... who were you? Were you someone special, perhaps? I'm sorry. I'm sure it's all my fault that you ended up this way. Well, I'd like to save my adventures and end off this episode. Wow. So we have Fallers, Ultra Wormholes, Fallers, Sun and Moon and stuff have entered the fray. Of course, Solgaleo and Lunala aren't here, but so... And the Crozma's not here either, so those aren't the intentions of these Ultra Wormholes. You know? It's something to do with Dialga and Palkia. And possibly Giratina as well. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Happy Halloween! And until next time, I'm LanturnJoe. Me to the Pokemon get to later. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night!
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribing for more videos. And of course, if you ring the bell, you'll be notified first when those videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter @LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. And of course, if you want to watch some more videos, there should be something in the top right and top left hand corner of this here end card. But until next time, I have been LanturnJoe, and I'll see you on the next video.